Okay, so I've done one video which was about philosophical concepts, and I've done another video about kind of applied philosophy. So I'm going to do a bit of a fun one now, just about kind of the concept of happiness. So what makes you happy? So, for example, in philosophy, there's this thing called virtue theory, which was kind of derived by Aristotle. And Aristotelian virtue theory says that everyone has a eudaimonia, basically happiness, that they work towards by being virtuous. So, if you have virtuous intentions, then you become more virtuous and you move towards eudaimonia, or a personal happiness. And he said that the way in which we do that is via the Doctrine of the Mean, which sounds like, what is that? The Doctrine of the Mean is kind of middle average of things, and it's the doctrine, so the kind of doing it. So, for example, it's between two vices. So, for example, it would be you have cowardice on one side, so being cowardly is a bad thing, and then you have recklessness on the other side. So these are the two vices, and then in the middle you have in the mean you have the virtue, which is being brave. So you're not being reckless and you're not being cowardly, you're being brave. So the Doctrine of the Mean says that to be good and virtuous is we should always do the mean thing. The mean thing? No, that sounds terrible. You should always do the kind of the thing between two vices, the kind of halfway. And so I wanted to know what you guys thought, how you think happiness works, and also if that's true, that it's always that, kind of that concept doesn't really encapsulate how we can derive happiness from things. So is it my perception of things that make me happy, is that coming from me? Is it what's called anti-realism, so it's reflective, so I see happiness but the happiness isn't within that object? Or is it realism, where the happiness is actually within that object? It's a good, nice object. So for me, I've got two little things that make me really happy, is Alpro Soya, love it, and also my beautiful shiny teapot. I love it. I love this thing. But those are things, like, when I see them, I associate them with happiness and tea, which makes me happy. So what are your thoughts on how happiness functions, how we derive happiness, whether happiness is self-perpetuating, and kind of therefore self-evident? What are your thoughts on happiness? And I hope that you guys are all very happy. And also, I do know that I'm wearing odd earrings. This one was given to me by my sister, and I lost the other one, so I just whacked in another one. Yeah, I know, it's probably odd. I can't keep up with these things. Someone will have to teach me how to keep up with fashion one day, but I'm moving towards my own personal eudaimonia without having to look into fashion so far. Maybe one day it'll come falling down on me, but who knows. Okay, well, send me your comments on what makes you happy. Okay, bye.